Hello and welcome to the Whisky.com news on the 27th of November 2025. And we have a number of very interesting news. The first is Diageo special releases 2025 are here. It's the Horizons Unbound. 8 single malts. This time it's photography designed for the bottles, and they are all available at Whisky.com. Then we have Auchentoshan 12 years double cask in a new design. So the double cask in the new design will be for the whole portfolio, and there will be a new design for a 12-year-old double cask. That means bourbon and oloroso sherry cask with 40% ABV. Then we have Douglas Lang with the Gauldrons Eclipse limited edition. The Gauldrons is the one from Campbelltown, so it's a Campbelltown blended malt in cask strength, 52.9% ABV with orange wine cask finish. That's a very special skin or peel fermented wine, limited to 3,000 bottles, and it is available at Whisky.com. Then we have the Isle of Raasay Distillery. They are renaming their general release, so their core range has the bottling, which was launched in 2021, and now renaming it, but they stay with the same liquid. It's called the Draam. Draam with double A, like Raasay also has a double A. Then we have the Loch Lomond group. They're opening a new distillery, the Luss Distillery. It's a small whiskey distillery at the Loch Lomond. It's a historical smokery. I'm not quite sure how you can say smokery in English. And it's open to the public, and they produce small amounts of whiskey. Then we have small compared to what Loch Lomond also does. Clydeside is unveiling their first peated whiskey. It's called Fortnight. Fortnight is the old English word for 14 days. And that's why, because they produce 14 days of peated whiskey, hence the name. They do 100% Scottish barley, 6 years in oak casks, and 46% ABV. Then we have news from Ireland. The Ardara single malt. If you follow the channel, I've been at the Ardara distillery, and they just brought out their new single malt. And it was founded in 2022, so yeah, should be three and a bit old. It's in Donegal, that's northwest coast of Ireland, and they're from the Slieve League distillers. Slieve League is a very famous coastline. The whiskey itself is heavily peated, 55 ppm, and it's what's called skin peel fermented. So they do a very special fermentation. So have a look at the whiskey distillery video. You'll learn a lot there because it's a very special made process. Matured, it was in bourbon, virgin, and oloroso sherry cask, 46% ABV, and not chill filtered, and it's available at whisky.de and com. Yeah. Then we have the United States in the news with whiskey. First up is Jack Daniel's, and that 10-year-old is now available more in the international markets, also at our markets. That's why we probably have it here on the cask at some point. And it was coming to the market in 2021, but it was kind of US, Canada product only. And now it's coming out in limited editions all around the globe. It's the classic old number 7 recipe, but just much more maturation. 48.5% ABV, and it's available on Whisky.com. Then we have the Westward Whiskey. They were sold to a private investor. So they went into bankruptcy, into voluntary bankruptcy, and they wanted to produce an American single malt that was from Portland, Oregon, and now they got bought by a private investor group named R.Y.E. Yeah, the old CEO is going to continue the business, and the bottles are also available at Whisky.com. Then we have Heaven Hill. They are now maturing in Chinquapin casks. It's part of their Grain to Glass series. And the opening trio, so there will be 3 coming out, will be a bourbon, a rye, and a wheat whiskey. So they have been in Chinquapin cask for 6 years, and that is a very special kind of treatment. Then we have international news, the Danish Stauning whiskey presenting the smoked rye sherry oak. It's the first of their new studio edition. It got a finish in Moscatel Sherry Cask, 53% ABV, no chill filtration or no coloring, and it is available on Whisky.com. And the last news is Whisky.com goes to United States. Yeah, we do have had a project in the last month, and we are now having our products also sold in the United States. We are not shipping over there, don't worry. That is really not what we want to do, resell the American stuff to the Americans. But we work together with a Bottle Nexus, so we can actually offer these whiskies online, and then they will be fulfilled by United States warehouses together with Bottle Nexus. And that is really, really cool. So have a look at Whisky.com if you live in the United States. Unfortunately, we started with a very limited number of whiskies, so kind of the core range that we have also in the in Germany, but we want to continue. We'll up the offers with a lot more whiskeys, a lot more rums and all that kind of stuff. But they're already, I think, 270 on there, and they are really the main sellers. If you're into the main sellers, have a look at Whisky.com and subscribe to our newsletters, because we will bring out a lot more products in the future to have like really a good range to sell. And yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.